Okay. Here we are. Sorry the live stream was private for a hot minute there, and I didn't leave it public so people would know that we were here. But we are here. And we seem to be steady, which is good. So it is 7 a.m. Let's see what we're doing. Okay, we haven't made the fall incantation yet. Let's go see what we need to do that. Possibly paper? Do we have any paper? I don't know where paper would be. Yeah, it doesn't look like we have paper. So let's go make some paper. That will be step 1. Okay. I guess we should collect this. No, we don't have any more beliefs. Okay, so. Right, and we're waiting for a thing to grow. Is that thing this? I think that thing is these. And they still have 2 days. Okay. Let's go downstairs and see if we can make our incantation. We need ink and we need marigolds. But we have marigolds upstairs, right? Pretty sure. Okay. We have ink. Guess we should check on the marigolds. I'm gonna make another one of those because I like them. And then, yeah, okay. So we have marigolds to harvest, which we will harvest like right before we're ready to go. Because that just sort of makes the most sense. Okay, and is there anything else we need to do? Okay, we need to talk to people. And also, maybe go to the grief thing. We can do that tonight. Oh, we should collect our pomegranates. Okay, and the honey's not ready yet. Okay, so let's go through and talk to all our people.
Hey there, kitty.
I should let you know that I may have gone forward and done some other plot things while I couldn't stream because I was very stressed and anxious and didn't know when I was going to be able to stream. So, may have done that. We may be in fall in my other save. So, I do know a little bit about what's going to happen. So, I hope that's okay and not, like, awful of me to have done. Which, I mean, it might have been. I do apologize. I'm really sorry. I just was not having a good time. Because this new internet is stupid. And I don't know. Because I think we're gonna have to, like, buy some other things to get it to be not stupid. I don't know why we just don't go back to the other one, but whatever. For now, this is a temporary solution that does seem to work. So, that is good news. Current bitrate is higher than the recommended. Okay, I'll check that stuff after stream, I guess. I don't entirely know what that is. This is what happens when you have to reset your whole computer. Because I was sure somehow it was secretly my computer that was wrong. But it was because I had been on the old internet until it got shut off, and then that's when the streaming problem started. But I just kind of didn't remember that. Or it didn't occur to me as being the problem, but apparently it was. Anyway, not important. Oh, another thing to update you on. We may have jumped off the Kim ship. I don't know. I feel bad, because like we like them so much. But A, they really like pumpkin spice, and I mean, live your own life and make your own choices. But as a person who adamantly hates cinnamon, pumpkin spice is something I am very adamantly against. Don't ask me why it's pumpkin spice and not the fact that they're a butcher. That sort of made me go, maybe not. But also, their crush on Amira is apparently so obvious that even Bruno knows about it. No. I think maybe we should just leave them to Amira. Also, in some of Wesley's later, relationship cutscenes, he mentions fairy tales. And you may know, I am a little bit obsessed with fairy tales. They are maybe my favorite. So that made me kind of more endeared to him. So we might jump on the Wesley train? I don't know. I feel bad. We were so gung-ho about Kim. And I mean, they are still cute. But I do think maybe we should leave them to Amira, since the two of them seem to like each other. Right. That seems to make the most sense. I don't know. If anyone feels really strongly about me marrying Kim, then we could probably still do that. I mean, we are pretty high with them relationship-wise. We don't have very much Wesley relationship yet. But, you know, things happen. Or they didn't happen organically on stream.
Ugh, on days this hot, all I want to do is sit in an air-conditioned room and watch anime.
Valid. Yeah, so we're almost at intimate friend with Kim. And then we have to fill that up before anyone asks us on a date. Like, we have to get the intimate friend thing all the way up, and then someone will ask us on a date. You have to be careful, because once one person is going to ask you on a date, you can't go on a date with anyone else until you say yes or no to them. I guess you have to say no to them, because you can only date one person at a time in Wildflowers.
Giva said none of her instruments predicted the rain we just had. I hope our weirdo island doesn't break her brain.
Shouldn't. It should be okay, hopefully. What do we got here?
Here's a
Quest.
question, fellow newcomer. Does Fairhaven's history fascinate you too, or is it just me?
No?
Yes, it does. Fairhaven may be small, but it's complex.
My feelings exactly. So many people from the world over have come to the island. You've gone quite deep into the mines, haven't you? I find that place especially intriguing. There was once a thriving mine operation down there, but it halted quite suddenly not too long ago. If you find anything in the mines that explains the place's history, will you tell me?
That's kind of vague, but, sure.
Okay, cool. We can do that. Oh right. We can go make her silk now, though. So, maybe we should do that? Sophia and I best friends in this safe?
I'm not
Looks
trying
like
to gossip, but do you think all is well in the Doll Johnson home? I know Lena is busy, but I feel like Parker and the kids have been coming in without her more often.
I think they love each other, and hopefully it will work out.
Oh, that rain was so refreshing. I've been starting to feel hopelessly caked in dust lately.
Okay, oh, right, we should talk to Marty, but he won't be on the farm today, so I guess we can wait and do that later, because I think he's one of the people we need to talk to about the drought. I thought Gibbo might be one, but I guess not.
Malcontents keep you from reaching the pinnacle, but spending too much energy on finding malcontents also keeps you from reaching the pinnacle. It's a contradiction. I've been thinking about it so much, I have a headache.
Jeez, don't hurt yourself.
Yeah. I don't think the fact that malcontents exist should really bother you that much. I mean, they don't exist. We are not malcontents. But whatever you say, babe. Oh yeah, so we're just gonna go around and talk to other people. Oh, we can do Lena. Perfect.
Oh, hi, Tara. Just volunteering today at the school. Helps offset the mischief caused by my little chaos demons. Poor Vanessa has enough to deal with being the only teacher and the mayor's wife, too.
Has anyone in your family ever been the mayor? I mean, given your family's long history on the island.
Oh, no. We dolls prefer to keep a low profile, at least as much as we can in a town this small.
Sure.
Ooh, I get it. I came here for a quiet life, too.
Well, to tell you the truth, the town isn't always as sleepy as its reputation might suggest. The thing is, my kids are just misunderstood. I think the drive to shake things up is natural for young people, and honestly, that's what a town like this needs. Otherwise, the community can get too stuck in its old ways. Oh, Tara, I am glad you're here. Maybe you'll shake things up too.
See, it's a possibility. Let's go in here and talk to Violet about the drought. Okay, so she's someone we need to talk to about the drought.
Hi, Violet. Hi, Tara. Wasn't that bit of rain nice? My bees have just been dancing around. Wish it could have lasted, but it will be time for fall soon.
Yeah, soon. You want... Yeah, but I don't know that I want to give that up yet. We haven't made any other clothes, so maybe we'll aim to work on that a little bit. We can do that. We don't have oranges or access to oranges yet. But we can probably also give Parker some wood, if that'll make him feel better.
You see? It rained! It's proof that all this town needs is a positive outlook and good leadership.
But you didn't make it rain.
Good leadership is what is needed to keep morale high and get us through any time of crisis.
Okay, sounds valid. I guess, maybe, if you want to think so.
You'd think working with teeny tiny jewels would translate to Francis having some precision in the kitchen, but it doesn't. Don't get me wrong, my boo can cook, but there's a 50-50 chance of him getting injured. Signature dishes or might need stitches. There's no in between.
Well, I mean, can't really blame him. That's not true. I mean, it does kind of suck, but whatever.
Summer's lease hath all too short a date.
Come again?
Don't mind me, I'm just quoting from the sonnets. That line meant summer doesn't last forever, which is appropriate since it's almost over. Look, it's totally normal to walk around quoting Shakespeare, okay?
Yeah, no, I think that's fine. I approve. Okay, so let's go get Silk for Giva. And then we should find Marty. Also Thomas, maybe? Oh, I thought we were going to get a cutscene there for a minute, but I guess not. Okay, so Silk. Yeah, and that's what we needed for Giva. Yeah. Yes, cool. So let's go do that. Real fast like. And then we'll have to find Marty and Thomas, and then maybe we'll head into the mine. We won't be able to do the give a history quest yet because we need a thing that we will get soon-ish, hopefully. We do not yet have it, so I suppose that's a thing that we will wait on. At least now I know it's a thing that we will get, which is maybe a positive somehow.
I thought these old hands were magic because they knew when it was gonna rain. But that lady scientist told me that pressure drops before a storm. Makes my arthritis play up. Huh.
Yeah. Makes sense. Anyway, so we have stuff for Sophia. So I guess we should do that first.
Oh, I know just how I'll use this. It's perfect.
I do wonder what she's using the clay for. I guess not really important.
Have you got my silk then? Here it is, homegrown mulberry silk. Oh, fantastic!
And I appreciate you letting our worm friends take the time to hatch from their cocoons on their own. Fancy joining me for the first flight?
Sure.
Oh, I guess we're gonna go do a thing.
See, the balloon is set to pop at just the right altitude. Then the parachute brings it safely back down so we can read all the data.
Neat.
If this launch is a success, I might give it a go in that strange forest past Parker's workshop. Reckon there's plenty to see over there. Thanks for your help, Tara. I know I'm new here, and it was right decent of you.
Okay, cool. But also maybe don't fly over the forest. Just, you know, for safety. I don't know, maybe it's cloaked and she wouldn't be able to see it anyway. I don't know how any of that stuff works. No, okay, we don't have any blackberries. Can we do some more digging? Let's dig for things. Okay, that's just money. But lots of recipes are hidden under digging. Alright, now we can make empanadas. Which Francis might like? I don't know. I haven't been very good on the favorite food thing. But it's hard. Maybe that's an exaggeration. Just making food and stuff can be a little bit of a pain. Also, I don't know if they'll let you make empanadas with not meat. Okay. I'm gonna take that one. And probably also that one. We'll have to go make a candle maker, but we can do that. That's not a huge deal.
It was you I saw by Thomas's farm, wasn't it?
It sure was. And I really wish we could have chatted. But we're not supposed to show ourselves to new witches until the time is right. Lena says you're a talented witch. I'm raring to start on your broom.
So you're the one who makes everyone's brooms.
Oh, I don't make. I bond and balance them. Brooms are bonded to the witch, and they're often passed down family lines. You'll be using Hazel's old broom, but we gotta make sure it's balanced for you. Don't want you sliding off the back in midair. Whoa!
No, we certainly don't want that. But using my grandma's broom, I think it's a really nice idea.
Me too. I've got my Das banner, which belonged to his mom before him. You've already got the broom, but I'll also need essence of silver and some levitation potion. Just don't get that silver out round Wesley. It would be rude, you know?
I have a lot to learn about you all. I hope I don't embarrass myself.
Oh, no, you'll do fine.
What does she mean about rude around Wes? He's asking for me to give him some. I don't know exactly.
Welcome to my humble little shop. See? I really am a rare bookseller. Just, very rare books.
I used to have fantasies about browsing books in stores like this. What kind of books are these?
Many of them are incantation collections. There's some history of magic and magical theory mixed in too. Oh, and detective stories. I love a good detective story. By the way, the last time I was in town, Kai mentioned he'd sold you a mulberry seedling. Do you have any extra mulberries?
I'll check. What are you making?
Oh, just a incantation.
That's not vague at all.
It's for, well, you see...
It's okay. You don't have to tell me. As long as you're not making, I don't know, some magical bomb.
I would never.
I was joking. Mostly. Let me see about those mulberries.
Okay, we do not currently have any mulberries,
Wesley,
apparently.
have you ever heard of any other place that has to change their seasons?
Not exactly. But in one of Shakespeare's plays, the Queen of the Fae has a speech about the seasons changing when they shouldn't. And the cause? Too much Fae magic.
Interesting. Anyway, we're just gonna go around and talk to all the people. Then maybe we'll go get Grandma's broom.
If the wellspring is nearby, does that mean I can visit it?
Oh, of course not. The wellspring is absolute magic. That is why magic courses through every leaf and pebble in the gloaming. Only very experienced witches, or very old fae, can make it to the center of the gloaming.
Okay, cool. So yeah, so we need to still unlock some things. So we're gonna need some cells to sell some things. I guess we could sell our crystal ball potion. That wouldn't hurt, would it? Okay, so what did that unlock? Just the concentrated levitation. We want to get these ones. We're gonna have to sell some more things. But that's okay. We'll get there. Should we pick up some heather? I think we should be okay. Oh, we don't need it for anything yet anyway, so I guess we'll wait.
I'll be honest, I've heard of werewolves before, fairies and goblins too, but not kurupiras. Are kurupiras a kind of goblin or something?
That's silly. No. We are kurupiras. Nothing more, nothing less. Though we survive on the same magic as our goblin friends.
Okay. Interesting. I guess. Maybe. Yeah, so what do we need? Okay, we need some silver. So, I think we can go make that. I think we have silver. If not, I guess we'll stop into the mine. Because we should probably be mining more? Maybe? Perhaps? I don't really know. Anyway, not important. Oh, let's see what we need for, a candle thingamajig. Okay, so we just need some iron, and we'll be able to get that tomorrow when Natalia opens. And then we'll be able to start making candles. So it will be a while before we have any candles that we can offer. Okay, cool. And now I got that going. I guess we can just collect Grandma's broom, huh?
Thanks, Grandma.
Cool, okay. So do we want to pop into the mine for a bit? We also need some wood. We don't have a lot of wood. Okay, yeah, so we don't have a lot of silver either. I guess maybe we'll head into the mine for a short while, at least. Yeah, because we haven't made it deep enough yet to get gold, have we? I don't think we've hit gold yet. But I don't actually remember. Anyway, we'll just continue to do this. And hope for the best. And I guess also dig clay. But clay's useful because you can use it to make red dye. And also apparently Sophia will pay you like 95 bucks for 5 of them. And it's not like it's hard to come by, so might be worth having a little bit of, at least. Yeah, I don't think we have the key to the next level yet, maybe? I mean, I guess we can look, but I don't think we do. Because that's not huge. We'll find it eventually. Yeah, but we might not be deep enough to get gold yet. I don't know. We might have to wait until the next bed of floors, I think. Possibly. But I don't actually remember. So who knows? I have to say, I did really miss streaming. Oh, gold. Okay, apparently you are deep enough for gold. It was driving me like a little bit nuts. And then I'm being a bad YouTuber and probably not gonna manage to upload today. Might just be late. I think it'll probably just be tomorrow though. Means I might not stream tomorrow. I don't know. If I'm good and I can get the video done today, then we can stream tomorrow and that'll be alright. I just wasn't breathing very well this morning. Very stressed out.
I'm all out of strength.
Okay,
Good.
cool. Yeah, can I have that? Cool. Do we have anything we can drink? I think one lemonade and one of these. Okay, I suppose we'll just wait. Maybe we'll speed time up a little bit. Because we'll need to pop into the church tonight to do the grief thing. Which is something I haven't seen yet, because I didn't do it in my other save. It is technically like optional, I guess. You don't have to go. But I do want to see what's happening. I just kind of wanted to save some things that we could see here together for the first time. Given that I've gone quite far, I guess, maybe, into the game without y'all. I tried to mostly just like do farming and stuff. But it gets really mad at you if you don't, that's a lie. You can go as long as you want without turning it from fall to, or from summer to fall. But, your well dries up, and then you don't have any water. Oh, let's talk to Vanessa.
Stop by Town Hall anytime if you're looking for volunteer opportunities. We could always use another pair of hands.
Cool, thanks, babe. But also everybody's, like, repeating themselves and stuff. So, we might as well. It's kind of
Violet hates Cameron, but I can't figure out why. Yeah, he never shuts up about the Consciousness Center, but we all get too enthusiastic about something. And the Consciousness Center is way better than the boring old church that used to be here.
Yeah, but he thinks we're malcontents.
Emmy and Finn are always getting scraped up. I used to think they healed fast because they're kids, but I'm pretty sure it's magic.
Might be.
How's business going, Emmy?
Good, but I think Finn's been sampling the merchandise a little too much. Yesterday, he was so hyper, Mom made him run a lap around the house just to burn off some energy.
And we'll chat with Finn.
Hey, did you leave Fairhaven during the summer festival?
Definitely not.
I know it's a weird question. I just get this feeling like maybe you did.
Nope, not me. Okay, and so park is closed. I wonder if Shelby will still be up here. Maybe we can buy some more mushrooms. Oh, Marty. We do need to talk to Marty.
How are your animals now, Marty?
Oh, they're doing much better. I was able to refill their troughs and some backup barrels.
I sheared the sheep for some relief from the heat. So now I know what it's like to get kicked in the face by a sheep.
I hope fall comes soon, though. Still too hot for the rest of my livestock.
Alright, we need to tell him that we make a coop. Okay. Trying to figure out what that was. But, I think we'll be able to do that tomorrow, maybe? I don't know. I'll be up here. No, doesn't look like it. Okay. I don't really know where he goes at this time of day. Anyway. I'm gonna be right back, just a minute. I just need to blow my nose. Okay, sorry about that. My nose has just been really running today. Which sucks, but my nose just doesn't work right, so it's always secretly kind of runny. I don't know, that may not be a thing the internet needs to know. I mean, it's not like embarrassing or whatever. I just can't do the like, I don't know. Whatever they call the, like the neti pot is one, or they have other ones. It feels like you're drowning, and I can't do things I want to do. I cannot make myself drown. Or like voluntarily drown myself, because it's not fun. We can do that today, can't we? Yeah, after 7. Okay, I guess we'll just, go in? Or not? Oh, here we go. I guess she's gonna open it for us. And I guess we'll sit here somewhere? Sorry. I don't know how to sit down. Oh, whoops. Sorry. I really don't mean to keep making you stand up, Vanessa. Is anyone else gonna show up? Oh, I guess we had to be late.
Tara! Come in, come in. That smoothie looks delicious. Have some of the pie that Juliet brought. And popcorn from Sebastian. Violet, welcome.
Thanks. Hey, bud.
As I was saying, sometimes it can be helpful for us to confront the strength of our emotions. It makes us realize what actions we want to take, and what those actions are.
So, what did you think?
It all felt kind of cliched, you know?
Yeah. But, you know what they say. Sometimes cliches are true. Tonight I realized I want to do more. About my mom disappearing. Like, maybe I should still be looking for her.
I don't know if that's what Vanessa meant.
I gotta stop at home before going to the circle. See you soon, Tara.
Okay, interesting, I guess. Maybe we should go meet her at the circle? See what she needed to stop at home for? Maybe? I don't know. I do know she will have a quest for us, but I don't know if it'll show up today or not. Again, because I didn't do the grief thing last time, so the quest just kind of showed up. Anyway, not important. Let's pick some moonflowers and see if Violet's in the little coven circle thing. Oh yeah, she's here. So let's see if she has a quest for us. Perfect. Look at that. Whoops. There we go.
What's up?
I've been thinking this summer about taking charge of my grief, like Vanessa said at group. I want to go through the standing stones and see if I can find out what happened to my mom.
I don't think that's what Vanessa meant.
Maybe not, but it's what I need to do. I have to find her.
But we can't get in.
Yes, we can. We just need a keystone. And I know where one is. Have you ever noticed that weird rock in the town hall display case?
Yes. There's a sign that it says it's not native to the region, but was found in the mine.
It was found there after Mom disappeared and Lena's dad lost his memory. I don't know who put it in the mine, but it doesn't belong in town hall. It belongs to the coven. But the high priestess doesn't want us to take it back and arouse suspicion. She says it's safer to stay out of the gloaming.
Maybe she's right, Violet. Your mom and Lena's dad were much more powerful witches than we are.
My mom would never have left one of us behind in there. And now, I'm old enough to go in after her.
Let's go.
What the heck?
Let's pull off a heist. Now that's more like it. No one will even notice us going to town hall as long as we're careful. We don't have to sneak past any people this time. Just some pesky locks. So, we'll need 2 lockpick incantations. One for the town hall front door, and one for the display case. I'm on Wellspring duty all week. And you're better at incantations anyway. Come visit me when you're ready. But remember to, you know, be cool about it.
Yep, absolutely. Okay, we do have a lot of magic, but we might as well drop something in anyway. Just, you know, in case. And then we'll head home. And see what we need for lockpick incantations. Which is what we need to do the quest to open those chests in the mine. Which is fun. Perhaps? I don't know. I had fun opening them. Anyway, we'll go see what we need to be able to stop in and see Zephyr tomorrow and get our broom, then we can fly places. Though it does take a levitation potion every time, which kind of sucks, I guess, maybe. I don't know. It's much better to just give them to us. But it may also be more convenient for the live stream if we fly more places. Instead of run everywhere. I do have a tendency to just kind of run everywhere. Okay, lockpick. Okay, here, we'll make a little bit more ink. 6. And we'll go get some more paper. And then we might actually be able to go and sneak back town hall tonight. That'd be fun. Okay, so make a little bit more paper. And then we'll go make... We'll just make the 2, I guess. We don't need the other ones until later. Anyway, we don't have any energy to go into the mine. So, let's make 2 of those. And see if we can head to town hall tonight. Since it's, you know, after dark and all. Let's see, what does it say? Oh, we have to tell her that we have them. Okay, so let's go back and do that real fast. And then maybe we'll have to meet town hall tomorrow. Or maybe it'll let us do it tonight. I don't actually know. That's a thing we will find out. But yeah, that's what that thing in town hall is that it suddenly let me look at. It's the keystone. I don't know when it decides you can look at it though, because I was pretty sure I checked all of town hall and it wasn't there, and then suddenly it just kind of was there. So, I don't know what the rules are. Or if there are rules, or if I just missed it. Which, I mean, is indeed entirely possible. I miss things all the time. Anyway, let's see what she has to say. Oops, that one.
What's up, Tara? Busy writing at your desk, I hope?
You bet. We're ready to go.
Woohoo! Meet me by town hall between 8 and 11 tonight.
Okay. I guess we can go and do that then. Let's head to town hall. Because we'll get there before 11. Absolutely. I would imagine. We don't run that slow. Sometimes it feels like it though, you know? Probably just a me thing though. Maybe we should make more speedy up potions, or incantations. I guess they're not potions. Anyway, doesn't matter. We're gonna break into town hall. Let's go.
Phew, you came. I was afraid you might chicken out.
Hey, I don't back out on my word.
And I'll never doubt that again. Come on, speak the incantation to the door and it should open right up.
Alright, let's go.
To retrieve a magic rock, first this locked door must unlock.
Ooh, we are smooth.
let's not celebrate just yet. We still have the display case.
Yes, here it is.
Okay, I guess we'll open that one too.
To retrieve a magic rock, first this locked case must unlock.
Ooh,
oh,
run.
Not again! Run! Oh, you run fast!
Cause I'm so full of adrenaline. I'm a few seconds away from finally going through the stones.
Hold up. Right now? Tonight?
Obviously. No one can hold me back.
At least let me come with you.
I can't. What if it's dangerous?
That's exactly why you should let me come.
No one is going anywhere. What were you two thinking? Breaking into town hall?
I didn't know an alarm would go off.
Even if it didn't, you know how dangerous the gloaming is. That place? It changed my dad forever.
And it took my mom. I need to find out what happened, Lena.
I understand that. But no one goes into the gloaming alone. Not since, you know. Violet, I promise. We'll talk this all over at the circle tomorrow. But for now, give me the keystone and go home.
You were really going to go in by yourself?
I didn't want you to get hurt. I'm sorry, Tara.
Just when I figured I ferreted out all the surprises around here.
Alright, look at that. I guess we'll go home and we'll have to come back tomorrow. And then hopefully head into the gloaming. And see what fun adventures meet. I don't know what words I was going to use there. Sorry. Await us. That's what I meant. See what fun adventures await us there. That'll be good. And yeah, I think it'll be Saturday when we can change it to fall. Because that's when our sugarcane will be done, and then we'll harvest the marigolds. Or maybe we should wait until we get another honey harvest. I think we might be able to do that tomorrow as well. Because it seems like it goes pretty fast. At least, you know, with only one bee house. Which is true. It does actually make a difference if you have more bee houses. It takes longer.
Should I go to bed?
Unless you have more flowers. But, you know, not super important. Just a thing I noticed. Okay, and we have a coop. So what does that say? Oh, go see Marty and buy a chick. Yes, let's do that. Ooh, letter. Due to a break-in and robbery, an emergency meeting has been called at Town Hall. All law-abiding citizens must attend.
Uh-oh. I better head there now.
Yeah, I guess so.
Thank you, everyone, for attending on such short notice. As some of you have already heard, someone broke into Town Hall last night. The thief then broke into the display case and stole an archaeological artifact. This is not an isolated incident. Cameron has reported disturbances at his consciousness center.
The work of malcontents, I'm sure of it.
Learn another word, Cameron.
It may well have been malcontents, but until we know for sure, the Fairhaven Culture Committee will become the Neighborhood Watch.
Hey! I volunteered for the Culture Committee, but I don't want anything to do with the Neighborhood Watch.
Shh, Francis, it'll be fine.
Now, I may just be a small-town rancher, but Otto, I don't think you can repurpose our tax dollars like that.
I agree with Marty.
But if our community isn't safe, then how will any of us lead our daily lives? We need the Neighborhood Watch. If you have concerns, come talk to me. But later, because I have paperwork to do now. Okay. We talk to people while they're here?
Being a messenger has changed me for the better. I never thought I'd be able to actually help people.
Are you really helping people, though?
Otto had the audacity to come in here and ask me and my patrons if we saw anything the night of the town hall break-in. In other words, the kind of people who would do that must hang out at my bar. How did such a moron become mayor of this town? No, really, that's not a rhetorical question.
Well, people voted him in, is the answer, I guess. I guess he ran unopposed because, Violet's mom disappeared. Or her dad? Her dad was mayor, right?
I was all set to set up a drop zone over in the woods, but Shelby appeared and kicked up quite a fuss. He said the popped balloons might land in the pond and hurt the fish. I tried telling him that I always fetch the balloons, but he'd already shooed me halfway down the path before I could explain.
Well, I mean, I'm sorry for you, but also kind of important. Talk to Kim. We should talk to Thomas, too, before he goes.
Vanessa is a great first lady. Just super classy and kind. Otto really punched above his weight class there. Must be nice.
Yeah, I mean, Vanessa isn't really all that bad. She tries, you know?
How are your crops doing now, Thomas?
That spell of rain helped, but too much more right away might mean my topsoil washes away. When the soil is too dry for too long, it can't take a lot of water at once. It would be better if harvest season comes soon.
Things are getting pretty bad. Better help the Coven turn the season as soon as I can.
And we will do that. Oh, hold on.
The break-in is just the justification Otto has been looking for to create his neighborhood watch.
I'm sorry.
We didn't mean to. I mean, we did, but also, we didn't know who was going to go on a witch hunt.
Summer's almost over, so don't go leaving your crops in the ground. The fall air will shrivel them right up.
Yep, we're going to harvest before we turn the seasons. Don't worry.
I've healed so much since Giacomo's passing. I used to think it meant I'd hurt less to think of him. But for me, it means being able to feel more than just grief.
That's a nice sentiment. Okay, back to Natalia and Shelby and everyone.
Who would rob Messenger Cameron? I just don't get it. He's the most upstanding guy you're likely to find on this island.
Yeah, she has a crush on Cameron. It's very cute.
It will be nice when fall comes.
Ooh, are you a fan of spooky season, Shelby?
Don't go taunting the spirits, girl.
Okay. Oh, we can use his shop here. Perfect. Let's see if he has any shells. Or mandrakes. Yeah, because we only have 5, so I guess we'll buy both of those. And we don't have any thistles, so we'll pick up one of those too. Let's talk to Amira.
Every other week, Sebastian's in the clinic for something. Between him and Kai, we need a community watch program to make sure they don't get into too much trouble.
Oh, trouble's fun, you know? It's not like they're getting into, like, crime trouble. They didn't break into town hall.
My mom asked if I was eating. I told her that as long as Sophia's around, I am.
Damon asked me if I would ever date. Ha! Date who? My Helena was the only one for me.
Yeah, no, that is very valid. I approve.
I just got these high-tech coveralls that are supposed to wick sweat away. Oscar Wilde said, "You can never be overdressed or overeducated." But adding another layer on top of my farm clothes in summer is like literally overdressing.
Yeah, I mean, valid. Guess we'll talk to Otto?
Outrageous! Truly outrageous! And to think a valuable Fairhaven artifact was taken by these scoundrels.
What exactly was stolen?
A rock. But a very significant rock, I'm told. It's quite old and not from any local quarry. Perhaps our thief is a geologist of some sort.
Who told him it was a valuable rock, do you think? Okay. I'm pretty sure we've talked to everybody here now. Or did we talk to Kiva? Yeah, we did, because she was complaining about... Okay, cool. Well, let's head out and hope Natalia goes back to her shop. Which she will do, I'm pretty sure. Maybe 114 for honey. That's not bad. Sure. Accept that, and we should have honey tomorrow, I think. Did we buy any outfits from Violet? Or patterns for outfits, I guess. I don't know that we did. Should we buy one? Hold on, let me check and see. I guess it would be smart to go home and check on the, you know, whatchamacallit. Words. I'm good at words. No, I'm really not good at words. Sewing machine. Those are the words we wanted. Anyway, whoops. It does that to me sometimes, you know? I think I just accidentally leaned too far to the left. But it doesn't look like we have any outfits. No, okay. We haven't bought anything, so maybe we'll do that. And maybe we'll see if we can make one. I guess we should start. This one here is pretty easy, and then she could ask for it. This one here is my favorite, at least of the ones we have now. It's very hard for me to find outfits that I like, I found. I'm kind of picky, I guess. But this one here is really good, the Midnight Lace Jacket. I'm a fan of that one. Anyway, we'll go make that. We'll need some green dye though. Oh, we didn't talk to Vanessa. Don't think we hit Angus or Francis either. And we need to hit Parker so we can give him that wood.
Thank you for taking a chance on the grief support group. That kind of thing isn't easy for a lot of people.
Yeah. Not really my idea of a good time, but if it helps people, then that's good for them.
Man, this is great. I owe you a drink at Damon's.
Yeah, especially because I just give you 5 wood for like 19 gold, which doesn't seem worth it, but whatever.
Almost over. Then I won't have to worry about getting heat stroke on the job. I tell you, sometimes I wish I'd become an IT guy.
Wouldn't be so bad, I guess. I guess you'd be in air conditioning if you were an IT guy. Probably? Maybe? I don't know if that's true or not. Okay, so we can't tell Marty about the coop. I guess we'll have to wait until he opens on Sunday.
I've never heard of a building here getting broken into. And what did thieves even want from the Consciousness Center? Francis keeps telling me not to worry, but I'm sleeping with my heaviest frying pan next to our bed, just in case.
No one's breaking in your house, Angus. It'll be alright, babe.
My cousin's wife is from the DR. She sent me this stone called Larimar to make her a custom piece. It's the exact color of breaking waves on a sunny day.
Sounds beautiful. Okay, so we're gonna do that, and then we're gonna go make a candle thing, because it'll be like 3 days before we have candles for Perry, but she'll give us like $385 or something, I think, so probably worth it. I wonder if we should make more distilleries and cauldrons and stuff yet. Yeah, we'll think about it. Well, I mean, it's not like we have a huge amount of money or anything, so. Or space. Yes, see, I think this is why we didn't make a candle maker. Because it's not gonna fit. Okay, I guess we'll do that. Because I think we might be able to, actually, you know what we'll do? Move this one and put this one here-ish for a minute, and then move that one, and then twist this one this way, and then we should be able to access everything still, I think. Oh, well, is that about making candles? Do we have any green dye? No. Okay, and we also don't have a sewing machine, which I guess is why we didn't buy a thing from Violet. Whoops. Okay, so you need to be watered, so we'll do that. And we can collect you tomorrow. And then I guess we'll change the season. Okay, we get some more wood. We don't have a lot of wood. I guess we should go. Let's go in here first. Oh, hold on. I guess we should collect the silver. We collect the silver? No. Okay, so let's go see if our silver essence is ready. Should be. I think we put that on last night, right? Yeah, okay, cool. We make... I guess we should make some more of the levitation potion. Okay, we need copper for that. So I guess we'll make a copper one. And then we'll head in and talk to Zephyr and get a broom. Which is why we're going to need a few more distilleries, I think. And then maybe also an extra cauldron. But we'll work on it. Okay, we don't even have access to that potion yet, so probably a little bit early to be excited about that one.
Can I get to work on the wild broom yet? Oh, please say yes, please.
It's your lucky day, Zephyr. I have everything you asked for.
Woo! Ha! Time to do some crafting.
You're really into this, huh?
I just love my work is all. Come back tomorrow, and I'll have your new ride ready.
Alright, sounds good, babe. We'll have a broom tomorrow. How exciting. And then we will talk to you again.
Finding a rare text can be the highlight of my year, or completely ruin it for me. It depends.
Interesting. I wonder which rare text would ruin his year. We'll also have to make some more potions to sell to Perry and stuff.
You have more questions, don't you?
Hey, there's a lot of information to digest.
True. Go on.
If the gloaming is so dangerous, why do you live near it?
Because we Fae must. We need at least a little magic in the ground under our feet, just like humans need at least a little sun on their skin.
Okay. Sounds reasonable. Yeah, because we're gonna need... We'll have to wait to be even able to use those potions, but we'll have access to the gloaming soon. And we'll be able to get the flowers we need.
Maybe this is a rude question to ask, but why do your feet point backwards?
They allow for the best kinds of trickery. When I lived in Pindoretama, I led more hunters away from the animals of the forest than any other curupira. Nothing confuses a human more than a set of tracks going the wrong direction.
It does seem very convenient for that. Pretty cool. Yeah, so let's go and maybe we'll chop some wood. We'll just go up to the mountain and do that, I guess. That seems to make the most sense, I think, for today. Because we could definitely use some more wood. We'll need more wood if we want, like, potions and distilleries and stuff. Or cauldrons, sorry. So we will do that. And also dig things. Very important to dig things.
I found some
Recipe for marmalade pudding. Interesting. I do not like marmalade. I mean, I don't really like a lot of things. But I'm kind of a picky eater. So. Less so now that I can just say I'm vegan. I mean, I still don't want to eat the stuff I can't eat, but now I can say I'm vegan and not that I'm a picky ass bitch. So, that's nice. Pork dumplings. I think they make you use pork for that. I know you can use seitan for some things, but I don't know exactly which things it's important that you don't. Because again, I use fake meat all the time to make things. Like fake pork things and fake chicken things and fake beef things. I mean, mostly I use like tofu. Or just like buy store-made fake shit. Because I'm lazy. But yeah, and seitan's not a thing we can buy very easily around here. For like a hot minute, Whole Foods had some, but then it stopped having some. So I've not consumed a large amount of seitan in my day. No, I guess we could pop into the onsen. I mean, it's only like 40 bucks. Which isn't a bad price, I don't think. But yes, I did discover that not doing the thing, like if you don't go all the way, it doesn't fill you up all the way. It's a thing I have now learned. So it's kind of worth it to just pay 40.
All out of strength. I could eat.
Yeah, I got it, babe. I got it. We'll pop in here and continue to chop wood. Yeah. I guess it is twice the price, but also, I don't know. And you can only do it once a day. And I think... I don't actually remember how much you get from the half one. But that's just because it doesn't make any sense to me to do that one. You could just do the big one. I guess it takes more time. We maybe be speeding up time? Because I think we've done all the talking to all the people now. Yeah, okay. So we'll have to change the seasons, which we'll do. We can't see Marty until Sunday, I think. And we'll need some mulberries, but those will just happen. Changing the season doesn't affect that any, so that's good. And then we need to head up to the coven tonight. See if we can go into the gloaming. That'll be exciting. Figure out what's going on there. We'll need some more magic though. Very important to remember to fill up your magic before you go into the gloaming. I guess before is maybe not relative. They have a well down there that you can use as well. There's a well as well. Sorry, I don't know why I found that quite as funny as I did. But do you know that I did find it kind of funny? Anyway, I think we'll need some energy for the gloaming as well. We should probably save some just in case. And so I'm just gonna, maybe we'll just speed time all the way out and head over to the forest. Maybe we'll stop in on the beach first and check and see about some shells. Did we talk to you today? I don't remember. No, I guess we hadn't. Good thing we did. And here's our little chicken coop. Isn't that cute? Yeah, and I don't know that I'm going to get... I don't even have cows in my other save, I only have sheeps. And the sheeps are cute, and they are useful. But we may wait until I can get like a hayfield as well, because then you don't have to feed them. Because the hayfield feeds them, which is very convenient, I have to tell you. And then you can just have like all of the sheeps, and then shear them and get wool, and then you don't have to plant cotton. Which is good, because I don't know that cotton is in season all of the time, or not. I wouldn't think so, that doesn't make a lot of sense, but yeah, so we'll have to get some sheepies. Sheepies do be cute. I quite enjoy them. And we'll get us like at least a couple chickens, but probably not like a huge amount of chickens. It's weird that Damon's bar would be closed on Friday. It does seem like a weird choice. But, I mean, whatever. It's his business. He can run it how he likes. Oh, it is open. Did we not just see him go into his house? Am I crazy? I might just be crazy. I really wouldn't put that past me. But I do really feel like I saw Damon go into his house. Right? If anyone gets here at this point, let me know if you also saw Damon, because I'm feeling a little bit insane right now. But that's okay. Yeah, for some reason the chat module on OBS isn't working. It's being weird. But I do have chat thing on the other laptop, so I can see it. I remember to look at it. So I might not be good at that. But again, we only ever got one chat message, and I fucked that one up because I didn't notice it was there. But that's okay. So I guess we talk to Violet, I guess.
Everyone, I'm sorry. It was my idea to break into Town Hall.
I thought so. Nice work.
And I helped. I'm sorry, too.
Thank you, Novice. The town of Fairhaven has had the Keystone since the mine operation shut down. I've been asking for it back, but I can't explain how something belonging to me wound up in the mine. Acolyte, Novice, you put us in danger. However, you are also right about something. We've been too cautious towards the gloaming. But we can't afford to be cautious any longer. The wellspring needs offerings.
Hear, hear.
I was afraid you were gonna kick me out of the coven.
Course not. We can't let go of anyone or we'll be too weak to turn the seasons. Also, we're too dang fond of you both.
We'll make it up to you. We promise.
Thanks, you two.
All right. Are they just gonna let us in? Anyway, we'll stop and do this first, real fast, like. We have enough of those. And then we just go over here and go in. Is that how that works? No. Does it say what we should do? No. I guess we just wait until tomorrow again? Perhaps? Violet have a quest? No? And also, okay, so no one has a quest. I guess we just wait until tomorrow. And we'll come with our little, like, fall season change thing. So we can do that tomorrow. If it lets us, it might not let us. It might want us to go into the gloaming first. I don't know. I think that was a thing. That was the only reason I went into the gloaming and the other save, really. Also because I desperately needed the potions that would, like, make more. Like, you get the, like, the grow more potions that we have that I use the most. And then eventually from Para you can buy the one that does more than that. Which is exciting, because if you put it on plants you get like 10. It only gives you 3 on the, like, silkworm things though, which kind of sucks, but not the end of the world. I wonder how long until we have more mulberries. I guess we should check. Yeah, but we'll have to get more mulberry trees as well. Because Sophia also pays pretty well for mulberries. So let's go here and get the copper, and we'll start another one of those. And make some of this. And also, what do we need to make more cauldrons? Okay, so you just need iron ingots and copper. Okay, we can make one of these. We'll make an extra one of these. For a good measure. And then we'll go to bed. I guess maybe I should have put something on that. Whoops.
I'm sleepy.
We'll go to bed. Okay, and it looks like we have mulberries. Hey, and the sugarcane is done. So we'll collect that. And then we'll just collect everybody. And then we'll go down and make the potion. Or the whatchamacallit. Words. Incantation. That's what I meant. Okay, and it's not going to be midday until our candle's done. Okay, tomorrow's Sunday, so we'll be able to see Marty tomorrow. I gotta check. I think he's open on Sundays.
Hey, kitty, kitty.
I usually go see him on Mondays, but I think Sunday he is also open. Okay, so we got some of that. And we'll have some more of that. Yeah, we can put 2 more of those on. We'll do that just in case. And then I'm going to put a little bit more of that on because we're going to need it if we have a broom. And let's write us a fall incantation. Alright, then we'll be able to bring that to the coven tonight. And if they don't let us go into the gloaming, we can make it fall. Okay, do we have any cotton? Yes. I guess we might as well just make that all cloth because cotton's not a thing. That doesn't make any sense, does it? Okay, we don't even have enough levitation potion for Wes yet, so I guess we'll have to wait on that. So what do we want to do today? I guess we could go into the mine. We'll have to make a couple more lockpicking potions. And or incantations. Why do I keep calling them potions? I really don't know. And we don't have a lot of magic, so we're gonna have to go back and fill our magic up again. Can I make 2? No, we can only make 1. That's all the magic we have. Okay, that's cool. We'll make our way back there and make more of those, so guess maybe we won't head into the mine yet. Should probably wait until we, have enough stuff to do the thing. Also, I don't know. Do we have enough weights to be making more soil? We need a lot of soil if we want a hay field. Not that we even have enough stuff to make like a barn yet, so I don't know why I'm getting all... But yeah, okay, so... Whoops. Not what I wanted to do. Whoops. There we go. Okay. Sorry, I keep hitting all of the wrong buttons. You'd think, given that I've been playing a stupid amount of this, that wouldn't be the case. But, yeah, kind of is. I still hit the wrong button all the time. Yeah, so I guess we'll just go around and talk to everybody today. And then we'll pop back into Ravenwood. That's what it's called, right? Ravenwood Hollow? I think. I don't remember. Not great on the whole memory, you know? It's probably not great, given that I'm not that old. But, work with what you got, I guess. Yeah, because it's so early that Natalia isn't even open yet, so we're gonna pop down here and say hi to Lena.
Giva is really something, isn't she? I wonder if she'd like to have drinks at Damon's some night.
She's very gay, so probably not. Okay, and then Damon's closed today, so they'll hopefully be hanging out up here, eventually. Might be a little early yet, but that's where they should end up.
Fairhaven hardly has any culture. Why would a person steal one of the few cultural artifacts this town does have?
I don't know. Is it really a cultural artifact?
This heat has put everyone on edge. Maybe cooler temperatures will bring about cooler minds.
Yeah, I hope so. That would be nice. Oh, and they're selling lemonade. Maybe you buy some lemonade?
My mom was a pharmacist before she retired. Pharmacist, bartender, it's the same thing, really. Just mixing things up to make people feel better.
Yeah, but one of them is more like science-y.
Can I ask you something? What happened when you became a Summertide star?
What? Nothing.
Aw, that's too bad. I thought it was something cool.
Oh, nothing cool,
You
I
look
guess.
thirsty. We added extra sugar to
Okay. So, yeah, I mean, it's only 15 bucks, so not that big of a deal. He is closed on Saturdays, so we'll pop in and see Amira. Alright, we have her honey, so she's gonna pay us. Yay!
You brought the ingredients I asked for. They're just what I needed.
I wouldn't want anyone to stay sick when I can help.
Are you sure I need medicine now?
I think we've done that one already. Anyway, we'll talk to Amira.
Kim's such a sweetheart. They're hiding a cuddly heart underneath the shyness.
Yeah, see? I think maybe we should just let Amira and Kim get together. I don't know if that actually happens. Like, if I get married, if other people will date. I don't think so, because I can get divorced and then marry someone else, so... Kind of sucks, but we can just imagine they're together. They want to be.
Kiva makes the best tea I've ever had. I've tried using her recipes, but it never turns out the same.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it was mostly the fairy tales, and also the pumpkin spice, which I feel really bad about being that shallow. But, you know, pumpkin spice. We might be back? I don't know what just happened there. Maybe someone tripped on the cord or something. Because we are indeed on like a Ethernet cord.
Messenger Connor is a really humble guy, and he gave me a 2-for-1 package on seminars. I'll be reaching the pinnacle in no time.
At least I hope that's the case. It now says we don't have any drop frames though, which is weird. Anyway, not important, I guess. Right, we've already said hi to Cameron. We want to go up and talk to Natalia and pick up words. Yeah, so we just need... Wow. I'm good at stuff. Except not really at all. Iron ingots, that's what we need, right? Okay, and then we can't make butter, so we'll talk to Angus. Hold on, I'm gonna turn the time up a little bit so it becomes night faster, because that's...
I just can't wait to visit my brother and baby Malcolm. I might have missed out on some prime bun-in-the-oven jokes, but I'm more than ready to make up for it with cute, baked good nicknames. Look at my little cupcake. Aren't you just softer than room temperature butter?
Okay, if that makes you happy.
I suggested we mail order our cake, and now Angus is mad at me. But he wants to use buttercream. Fondant is much more elegant.
I don't think people like fondant. I don't know. I like fondant. I like the way it tastes. I also don't really like icing. I mean, I'm a bit of a baby. I find icing sugar very upsetting.
Feel free to ask me any questions you have about mining. Sorry, yeah, I couldn't resist.
Okay, maybe hang out with Angus. Whoops. Okay, so we need 5 of these. And now we're pretty low on cash. Okay, so let's go this way. I think Kim's in the forest this early in the morning. Perhaps that's where they are. I think so. I mean, I don't know where else they would be. They usually just hang out in like that little circle thing outside their shop. Or in the forest, I think. Maybe they're on the beach sometimes? I don't actually know. Whoops, sorry. I thought I saw a mandrake. But no. Okay, so is Kim up here fishing? Potentially. We may have missed them. We might be a little bit late. But that's okay, because we have to head back the other way, because we have to go to Rune Hollow. We should also go say hi to Giva. Whoops. Didn't mean to do that one either. Yeah, Shelby's not even here. He'll be on the beach. There we go.
Cameron just invited me to the center. I swear he tries every other week like I'll suddenly change my mind. I hate how much it reminds me of my parents.
He's just excited about it. Okay, I think we need to go to their shop. So I guess that'll be Tuesday. We can sort of advance our relationship with them. But again, I don't think we're gonna get married. Because I do think they just like Amira more than they like me. I mean, it's a video game, so I think I could just tell them they have to like me better, but I don't know. Wesley mentioned fairy tales, and I'm ready to jump on that ship. Okay, we should go this way. We shouldn't go the other way. And then we'll hit Ravenwood Hollow. Or maybe we should hit Giva first? Well, we don't have a broom yet. What we'll do is go to Ravenwood Hollow and collect our broom, and then we can fly to Giva. Which will be fun. It'll be our first flight. And then we'll still have enough levitation potion because we're making 3. And so we'll still have 5. Right? Yeah. Okay, cool. Not that I just checked, so I don't know. I could be lying. I lie all the time, you know? Not on purpose ever. Oh, we don't even have any chicken feathers. Ouch. Okay, we need to be better friends with our cat. Because she gives me chicken feathers all the time. I usually have like 300 or whatever.
All right, Tara. Get a load of this. My finest work yet.
I don't want to say that it looks the same, but it looks the same.
It's how she flies that matters, not how she looks, silly. And she'll only fly for you. Now, you'll only want to use this broom in Fairhaven. Perry placed a charm here to keep witches from coming and going unannounced. Oh, and you can forget about taking your broom into the glow. Oops, I said too much. Oh, Ziffer. Never mind, never mind.
The glow? What's the glow?
Nothing.
The glowing.
Anyway, here's some levitation potion. You'll need to keep her fully charged to fly around, so keep a batch of levitation potion brewing whenever you can.
Yeah, Tara, you already know about the gloaming. Anyway, not important. But we'll be able to give Wes that, right? Yeah.
Wonderful. I've been reading up on this in some 18th century texts.
Okay, interesting.
Here you are, Wesley. Enough mulberries for an entire pie.
No, what I'm making is much more interesting.
And what you're making is... Oh, fine.
Okay. I've been researching ways to lessen the effects of lycanthropy. That is, being a werewolf. I would prefer to be a little less, werewolf-ish.
But you have such lovely fur!
That's kind of you. However, being a were-creature comes with plenty of downsides. One of the texts I read suggested that an incantation made with ink of the mulberry might help.
I hope you get what you want.
Me too. Here, take this. Fair is fair.
Alright.
I understand the witches more than the fae. You're caught between two worlds too.
That I am. Okay, yeah, I think the first one's at his shop, so I guess we'll be able to do that tomorrow.
Do you ever feel the wellspring becoming unbalanced, witchling?
I don't think so. How would I feel that?
I suppose fae have sharper senses. In any case, the wellspring is increasingly unpredictable. Someday soon, you may have to enter the gloaming.
We're working on it. We'll get there soon. It's weird that Zephyr like freaked out and wouldn't say gloaming, and Perry's just like, yeah, the gloaming, you know.
Aww. So what is this little guy? Some sort of butterfly? Caterpillar?
No, it's a spinner. They're responsible for all the webs in the... where they're from.
Does he have a name?
I'm sure she does in her tongue, but I wouldn't presume to give her another.
Is she talking about the thing in his hair? Maybe? I don't know. He also wouldn't say gloaming. It's okay, babe. We know. We're hopefully gonna be headed there tonight-ish. Maybe. Okay, and then let's just fly up to Giva. Yep, okay, got it. Cool. Let's go! Yeah, and we've got like 7. So, totally really cool. Ooh, another cutscene.
Oh, come in, Tara. Care for a muffin? Oh, I'm celebrating. I've just finished analyzing my first set of barometric readings. They suggest there's some sort of pressure barrier around the island. There really is something odd happening here. Tell me, have you noticed anything dodgy about the weather since you've arrived?
Weather? What? On Fairhaven? No weather here.
There's weather everywhere. I have to get to the bottom of this. What was grad school for otherwise? Sometimes I wasn't certain I'd make it, but now here I am in my own weather observatory. Oh, listen to me ramble. You're very kind, Tara. Come back anytime.
Okay, that's super weird. I don't know why that keeps happening. I'll have to investigate that. Because it's kind of weird, but also then it says we haven't dropped any frames. No, I don't really know. Come on, let me have a thing. And then we'll dig. Wow, a whole 14 gold. We should probably fish up here too, a little more often, but... yeah, well, I guess we'll get off at noon. Because apparently we're still kind of behaving badly. I hope it's just someone tripping over the cord somewhere, but I don't really know. Oh, and we'll pick up that. Right. Whoops. Not what I wanted to do. Anyway, it's getting late. Well, I guess we can just stay here and then we can just fly to the coven. And be like a real witch. That seems worth it. At least for now. We've got like more potions brewing anyway, right? Okay. Not a lot of gold in these holes, it seems. We usually do better than that, I think. Okay, we'll head on over here. And... no, I guess we'll have to talk to Lena. Okay. About the fall thing, I guess?
It's time to change the season. Are you ready for autumn?
I'm ready. Let's do this.
Wonderful. Everyone, take your positions.
By this flame, and by this sacred sign, be this the essence of the divine. We call the spirits of the harvest.
We call forth the healing power of water. Once again, we turn the wheel of the year.
We say farewell to the maiden summer.
And we welcome autumn.
A fallen leaf, just like that.
What happened? Was it a vision, Farseer?
The town is soon to be beset by a dark force. What dark force? Did you see who it was? I couldn't see it clearly, but it's the same.
It's the vision that first brought you here, isn't it, Farseer? We've long known this day would come.
What day? What's happening?
We'll discuss this later. The Farseer must rest. We all should get some sleep. We will need all our strength to prepare for what lies ahead.
Okay. Alright, we'll get more magic.
Like storms that make the river sing. Fill my magic from the spring.
Oh, and we don't even need to fix that. Okay,
So, I hear you're the one who welcomed the meteorologist to town, Tara.
Yeah, Otto Mullen forced me for the job. But Giva seems nice, so I didn't mind.
She may be nice, but her presence here could be dangerous. She came here to look into Fairhaven's weather patterns. We caused those weather patterns.
She did ask if I knew anything that would explain the weather anomalies.
That's exactly what I'm worried about. If she's a competent meteorologist, she'll dig far enough into the island's weather that she just might find us at the center. We should all keep an eye on her discoveries.
Oh wait, no. I don't think that's what Grandma would have wanted. Didn't she warn us against this exact attitude? Even if Giva does uncover something that points to us, that isn't necessarily bad. Maybe she's trustworthy.
I wish I agreed with you, but as witches, we can never be too careful. We're not only responsible for our own safety, but the safety of the entire island, even the parts beyond the Veil.
yeah, I mean, makes sense. Yeah, and we don't even have a gloaming one anymore. So I guess we'll head home and talk to Marty in the morning. It'll be fall. And then we can have a chicken. Well, I mean, it'll be a baby chick for a little while before it even gives us anything, but that's okay. And we'll eventually get eggs, and then we'll have a lot of eggs. Which is good, because I think we need eggs for the lockpicking incantation. I think. I don't actually know or remember. Oh, let's chat with Finn.
Miss Joshi said that she studied tornadoes in grad school. So cool. But we never get tornadoes here. Do you think she chased the tornadoes? I know you're not supposed to, but did she?
Well, I mean, tornado researchers chase tornadoes all the time. I realize that, like, regular people shouldn't chase tornadoes. And as a person who lives in a place where tornadoes don't really happen, I'm unreasonably afraid of them. Probably because we watched Twister when I was too young. I love scary movies and stuff. I even love disaster movies, but for some reason, I've become weirdly afraid of tornadoes. And sometimes we do get warnings here, and that freaks me the fuck out. We have, cross our fingers, not ever had one here. But I suppose it could happen at any time. Okay, cool. Let's head back upstairs. Whoops. And go to bed. Tomorrow it'll be fall. And it's starting on a Sunday, too. That seems appropriate. At least for, like, farming sim games and stuff. Okay, ooh, Violet's here.
Did you hear? This is too good.
What is it?
Someone's running against Mayor Soft, the new guy. Marty, what's his name? Otto thought he was just going to coast to victory, but not anymore.
Okay, I guess we're gonna have an election.
I'm so glad the drought is over. I was really starting to worry about my bees. Soon they'll cluster up to keep the colony warm. Did you know that bees generate their own heat by vibrating as it gets colder? I always loved that fact.
We'll have to wait until tomorrow to buy seeds, though. Francis, Cauldron, and Angus Satin invite you to celebrate the joy of their union. Ceremony in Fairhaven Woods. Cake reception to follow. Date and time to be announced. There's so much to do. Yeah, it just like springs up on you. It's very weird. I think we're still on normal, so we should be okay. We should pop down. Oh, hold on. Let's make another candle first. And then we'll hit Marty. And get a chicken. Yay! Oh no, chicken feathers though. Interesting. I had chicken flowers, I think, before I had chickens. Because the chickens will also drop chicken feathers sometimes, occasionally. Ooh, we're gonna be short of beeswax for our last candle for Perry. Okay, not the end of the world. We'll figure it out. Next, it's gonna be a really long time until we get more honey too. Ouch. Okay. Again, not the end of the world. Okay, let's talk to Thomas. Hold on. I'm just gonna slow time back down again. Just, you know, for safety. It makes me anxious to have it go too fast. It's probably not great for live streams, but you know.
Temperatures are dropping, but we still got fall crops to get in the ground. After all, planting season's not over lentil, it's over.
Thomas, did you just make a pun?
Ah, I knew that baker was gonna rub off on me if I kept stopping by for croissants. I heard Mayor Soft's got some competition this year.
Oh, are you thinking of voting for his rival?
Huh. Fat chance. With any luck, when that greenhorn loses, he'll leave town.
Yeah, because Marty is also not a good option, I don't think. I don't know if they're gonna make us vote or not. I mean, probably, but I don't know which one I would vote for.
Hi there, fellow farmer. You may have heard that I've thrown my hat into the ring for the mayoral election. I hope you're ready to build the new Fairhaven of the future.
I do seem to build most of the things around here.
That's the spirit. Are you here to buy your first chick?
Yep.
Yes, if they're still available.
Oh, they sure are. I wouldn't mind someone taking a few of them off my hands. I mean, they're cute the first few days after hatching, but once they really get to pooping...
Are you trying to make me change my mind?
No! Sorry. Just running my mouth.
Okay, and good. We have money.
Just like you asked for. A single chick. Oh, no. I shouldn't say that, should I? That's offensive. Here is one young chicken.
I think it's fine in this context.
Now, what would you like to call her?
Sure, let's go with Chicken Little.
Chicken Little.
That's exactly what I was thinking. I also brought you some feed, free of charge. You fixed up my ranch after all. This is the least I could do.
That's very kind of you.
Remember, you have to feed your animals every day. They're just like us, turns out. If you take good care of this chick, she'll eventually turn into a laying hen. Omelets for breakfast every day. Oh, and once you've gotten a handle on chickens, I can sell you cows, too. But for that, you better get Parker to build you a barn. Here's a blueprint. Stop by my ranch if you want to buy animals or some feed for them.
Okay, cool. Yeah. I don't know if we're gonna get cows. I mean, like, we probably should, maybe, perhaps. I don't know. I'll consider it. Anyway, now I got Little Chicken Little. I've never heard him say, like, him agree with the name I gave it before. It's usually just says not what I would have picked, but whatever. Weird. Maybe not weird, but feels weird. But those are weird. Usually the names are more normal that it offers you. Though inconveniently, it does not remember what you've called things, so it will offer you the same name twice. I don't know if you pick it, if it will acknowledge that you've already picked that name before or not. I don't know what the rules are there. Oh, maybe we should have gone up to see Giva first, because she's open Sundays, I think. Pretty sure. Most people are closed on Sundays, but I think Giva's open. Anyway, we have a broom. We can just fly up there later. Okay, and someone wants blackberries. Yeah, we can do that. We got blackberries. Okay, so let's head down here and see who we can talk to, I guess.
Ever since Francis and Agus moved here, Francis has been stressing about this wedding. I'm psyched they're finally gonna celebrate their love, but more importantly, I'm psyched that Francis will get part of his life back. The guy has got to stop adding pictures to his wedding mood board. Hey, have you heard Marty's running for mayor? I can't wait to cast my vote. Goodbye, Otto's bar tax. You should think about voting for Marty too. He wants to actually bring this town into the future.
Okay, I'll think about it.
I don't know. I think he might want to, like, develop it. Which doesn't sound good.
Oh, thanks for helping Kim build that onsen. Helps me thaw out when I come off the water now.
Okay.
Are you voting in the election, Kai?
Of course, brah. Marty wants to build an awesome new gym. Gotta have some place to train when the waves are flat, man.
Yeah, like where would you build a gym on the island? Not great.
Sophia told me that Juliet thinks I'm cool, which is honestly very sweet. Oh no, am I becoming a kid person? I need to process this.
Oh, that was another thing.
I'm really thinking about voting for Marty. And it's not just because I haven't had to source meat from off-island since he got here. Wait, do you think he would give up the ranch if he became mayor?
Absolutely he would. Immediately.
Uh-oh. Maybe I've miscalculated this.
Maybe it's the next one? They mentioned they want to have a bunch of kids. I'm not kids people.
Are you a good witch or a bad witch?
What?
Mrs. Soft assigned us the Wizard of Oz for reading class. I bet you would be a good witch. And Mayor Soft is totally the wizard.
Yeah, makes sense. Though the wizard is a good guy in the end, right? Maybe, perhaps. I don't really remember.
Fall makes me nostalgic. It's the start of the busy season for truckers.
I didn't figure you as nostalgic for truckers.
Business at the diner where my mama worked would always pick up when the truckers came through. Imagine the smell of sandwiches grilling and sauce bubbling around the clock. Mmm.
What are you thinking about the election, Sophia?
Oh, I don't know. I like Marty. He's nice and seems to have some interesting ideas, but he is pretty new here. Not that there's anything wrong with that, of course, Tara.
Okay, thanks, babe. Let's just keep heading this way, I guess. Though I think if we head into the church, it'll be 11 when we come back out. Maybe. We'll have to listen to Cameron say a thing.
Ain't no mountain high enough to keep me from reaching the pinnacle. Go, with logic in your minds and your eyes on the path.
Okay, but we'll be able to talk to everyone, which is good.
Well, I just talked Angus and Francis out of using calla lilies in their wedding. Calla lilies are funeral flowers. Everyone knows that.
Yup. I absolutely knew that.
It's okay, I didn't know it either.
Ready for your first ever Fairhaven election?
Sure. Is there gonna be a debate?
I guess so. It should be fun. But I think Mayor Soft will come out on top.
I'm just saying that because Cameron likes him.
The Book of the Mind includes a beautiful marriage ceremony. I was hoping to perform it for the first time this fall, but I guess Angus couldn't convince Francis to let me officiate. He couldn't even convince Francis not to have their wedding in the woods.
Woods is a nice place for a
I hope
wedding.
you'll consider voting to re-elect Mayor Otto. He's brought so many great things to the community. Like me. I'm joking. But seriously, he has been a true supporter of our mission here.
Yeah, I know. That is kind of why I don't like him. Also the embezzling.
Greetings, neighbor. I hope I can count on your vote to keep Fairhaven strong. Here, take a button.
Okay.
I'm so pleased to officiate Angus and Francis's wedding, although I understand Messenger Connor is rather disappointed. Maybe he could officiate a recommitment ceremony for Vanessa and me instead.
Sure, that would be nice, I'm sure.
I'm so happy for Angus, and the way he and Francis look at each other. They're happy too. I tried not to get jealous of what they have.
we shouldn't be jealous. Whoops, sorry. I meant to talk to her about the election. We'll do that in a minute.
This is such a busy time of year. School has started, the election is soon, and of course everyone in town still needs the support of Town Hall.
How do you manage having so many jobs?
It's fine. I'll sleep in winter. Hi there. I'm sure you recall the warm way my husband welcomed you into our town.
Yes, that was very nice.
He's truly the best candidate to bring our community together. I know he would appreciate your support.
I don't know how we're gonna deal on that one. I guess we'll wait and see. Whoops. This one.
Exciting election coming up, huh? I've never seen Otto in such a state.
Do you think he's worried he might lose?
Well, Marty's a handsome young upstart, to be sure. I mean, some gals might find him handsome. He's not really my type. Of course, I only seem to like him shifty and, shall we say, sporadically employed.
Well, you like Cameron. I wouldn't use those words to describe him. But let's...
Wow. Maybe I should nickname you Sourdough.
Why?
Because you rose to the challenge to help me.
It's very cute.
You look excited. What's the occasion?
Nothing in particular. I'm just excited that it's fall. There's no better weather for sneaking still warm cookies right off the baking sheet.
True.
Do you know who you're voting for yet, Tara? I can't decide. Francis is pretty determined to vote for Marty, but Messenger Cameron thinks we should support Otto.
Well, who do you like?
I like not having political arguments at home, for one thing, because then I get no snuggles. I just want to make baked goods and cuddle. Is that too much to ask for in life?
Not really. But I don't know. Neither of them seem like good candidates, so it makes me nervous. Shelby keeps referring to a thing happening. I actually haven't done the election yet in the other save, which is good. Because I'll try not to. Though I think it's only a couple days away in my other save. Because it, is on a time limit, so... Anyway, let's talk to Amira.
Finally. Now that it's fall, I don't have to worry about my makeup running in the heat.
Amira, your makeup never runs.
Yes, it does. I try not to be vain, but I notice every time.
Well, you're like a fictional cartoon character, so it doesn't really.
Hey, what do you think of the election, Amira?
I think it's better to stay neutral on this, at least publicly. I am the town doctor after all. But I do find Mayor Otto's agitations about a neighborhood watch to be unsettling. Perhaps Marty would be more tolerant of differences.
Maybe, but he also wants to build a gym. And I don't really think that's a good idea. I don't know.
I have to admit, I'm relieved that the kids are back in school. Since Parker and I both work, coordinating childcare during the summer is a nightmare. I will miss their lemonade stand, though. It made them so happy.
Hey, Lena. I heard the election is coming up.
Oh? Yeah, I suppose it's that time again. I would rather stay out of politics, honestly. But I'll be interested to hear what the new fella has to say.
Yeah, I guess we should wait. There will be a debate, actually. That's a thing that I know.
How are you feeling, Shelby? Any more headaches?
Feeling much better, thanks. But I still feel a chill in the air.
Oh, it is fall.
I know that. Young folks think they're so clever these days.
He's cute. Oh, he's got a shell. Good news. And we'll also pick up the mandrake, I think. And then ask him about the election.
Are you planning to vote in the election, Shelby?
Why would I do that? Won't make a bit of difference.
That's not true. Everyone's vote counts.
It's already decided. No point worrying about it.
Yeah, so hopefully the election goes well. I am hoping for a miracle. But I do think one is coming. Hopefully. I don't know if it's one of those things where it's like we have to be at a certain point before that happens, or we have to find a person. But, yeah, I am hopeful. Given that Shelby says everything's all, like, pre-decided and stuff, I don't think they would let you not manage to make it right, I guess. Maybe? I hope? I don't actually know. I wonder when the, like, story of the game is over, if there are still elections every fall. That'll be a fun thing to find out, I suppose. Right, so we'll hit Ravenwood, and then we'll hit Giva. And that should be good, I think. Those will be all the people. Oh, we should be able to get Wes's, first relationship thingamajig. Cutscene. Those are words. So that'll be good. I do think maybe we'll marry him. I don't know. If anyone has an opinion, or strongly objects or whatever, we could probably still marry Kim. I don't know. I just feel like they kind of like Amira more than they like us. I'm just gonna do that because we're a little tight on cash these days.
I heard that during fall, humans like to jump into piles of leaves. Why would you do that? Leaves are covered with bugs. Jump in a pile of lithium metal instead. It's real soft.
Is it? Are there piles of lithium metal just like hanging around? Because I've never seen one.
So, how long were you planning on letting me believe that you lived in Milkwater?
Well, it's what the residents of Fairhaven have always assumed, so I just went with it.
Is it strange living among the Fae? Since you were born human.
Yes, I still feel like I have a lot to learn about Fae customs and rules. I do miss having low-stakes human conversations sometimes. But I'd rather avoid going to town if it's not necessary.
You should just come by during the day.
Oops.
You won't have to worry about transforming into your wolfy self then.
That's true. I'll think about it. I hope you don't mind my saying so. But I see a lot of Hazel in you. I hope you decide to stay on. And come visit us in Ravenwood Hollow whenever you need anything.
Yeah, okay. Apparently I keep hitting the wrong button.
Excellent. I can get to work now.
Okay, and then we'll chat.
I've been reading about old Russian harvest festivals now that it's finally fall. My dad may have been a deadbeat, but I still like learning about the place he came from. Maybe, if I can find a potion that lasts for an entire flight, I could even go there someday.
Sure, that would be nice. I don't know. Russia scares me.
When did you come here, Perry?
Long enough ago to have seen many wilds come and go. Your High Priestess has great expectations that you'll follow in your ancestors' footsteps. I suppose we shall see.
Well, I hope I do well. Okay, and then we'll talk to Ariel? Ariel? I don't know. And then we'll go see Giva. And I guess at the end of this day, hopefully we'll be able to go into the gloaming, but then we might have to end.
In your town. Strange. Betty has never given us much of a choice. Although, I can't imagine who would want to run against her. Not even me. And I can outrun anyone.
Yeah, well, I mean, if it works for you guys, I guess you don't need to have elections. I mean, there's literally 4 of you. So, probably not that big of a deal. I don't really know. Anyway, let's go here, and maybe we'll be time back up again, and fly up to Giva. And then on our way down, we'll check about the blackberries, do some digging, maybe some wood chopping, and then hopefully go into the gloaming. That would be nice. Or maybe we should wait and save that for hopefully tomorrow. I'm good and get the video done, we can do it tomorrow. But if not...
Enjoying some relief from the heat, Giva?
Why, yes, but it truly seemed to change overnight. It's like someone switched off a light. Truly a curious thing. So you've got an election on, yeah?
Yup, Mayor Otto is running for re-election.
Seems like a nice bloke. He did help get the bridge fixed.
Well, actually, But I
don't have much of a say, I reckon.
Yeah, I don't know. Still hoping for a miracle. And we may just get one. Who knows? Because none of our options are good. Which kind of sucks. Anyway, I guess we'll just hack this tree. Because why the hell not? Maybe we'll speed time up more. And then we'll get to the point where it says we can go into the gloaming. And then we'll stop there for today. Or my, wire decides it wants to give out on me again. Very weird that it did that. I don't know exactly what happened. Imagine maybe someone like stepped on it or tripped on it or something. I don't really know. Because it is just kind of going from the router up into my room. So it's not like super practical. But again, a temporary solution. Hopefully. Because it's not perfect. But it does seem to do the job. I thought I was going to have to put like a blanket or something in the door. Because my door doesn't have any like gaps in it. But I managed to get the cord in and shut the door. Apparently there's at least a little bit of a gap at the bottom. So it fit, which was good. Okay. Oops, sorry. But we're almost at nighttime. We just use another potion, maybe? Probably. Okay, oh. Pistachios. Let's get us a pistachio. And do some more gating first before we go anywhere. Alright, we don't have any energy either. Okay. Ooh. I guess if we need it in the gloaming, I can eat something. I think we'll just head over there on foot, perhaps. You can slow time back down. And then we'll get there in time, I think. Yeah, I'm really out of energy. Oops, didn't mean to go that far. But that's okay. Again, I do have some food I can eat, and we did buy another lemonade, so we should be good. Guess we could have popped into the onsen, but anyway, we're on our way now, so too late to turn back. It was not objectively too late, but you know.
Ah, it's so nice to finally get a relief from the heat. It turns out, all-season wool trousers are not really all-season after all.
I really hope you figured that out early in the summer.
You should re-elect Mayor Soft, Francis.
Otto claims to be soft on small business, but he still owes me money for a necklace he bought for Mrs. Soft. Maybe we should elect someone who cares enough about small business owners to pay his debts on time.
That is a good point. Really. But again, I don't know. Marty scares me. He seems very untrustworthy. So that might just be my opinion. Anyway, let's go see about the gloaming. I guess. Maybe. Perhaps. I guess we'll see. Yeah, okay. Most people are here already, so let's see if anyone has a quest for us. Nope. What about Lena? Yes, cool.
Autumn is
is the time when the veil between worlds is at its thinnest. Traveling to the gloaming is easier than ever, which means we must recast the glamour over the stone circle.
The glamour? I'm sorry, what is that?
It's a spell that conceals our circle from prying eyes. Gloria and Giacomo were our best glamour casters. They kept the rest of Fairhaven from getting too close by accident. Now that they're both gone, the task falls to us. The Farseer Adept and I will cast the glamour, but once we do that, we'll all need to drink a potion that allows us to see through the glamour and find the stone circle. The potions are brewed from the flower of the hedgehog grass, which only grows in the gloaming. 2 of you will need to go retrieve it.
I want to go. Can I?
You're still an acolyte, and acolytes can't go into the gloaming.
Oh. So it's time for you to be promoted. From this day on, you'll be known as Herbalist.
And to celebrate, I whipped you up some spirit flame. Here you go, Herbalist.
Little will visitors to your shop know they're dealing with a bona fide certified member of the Fairhaven Coven.
Congrats! Grandma would be so proud of you.
Novice and Herbalist, the 2 of you will visit the outskirts of the gloaming and retrieve 6 hedgehog grass flowers. Adept, you will accompany them.
I can't think of better company.
When you're ready, speak to me again, and I will place the first keystone in its column.
About dang time.
Okay, so maybe we should wait and do that tomorrow? That seems like a good idea to me, anyway. And I don't want to risk my luck in case this, thing stops working. So I guess we will say goodbye here, and I will hopefully see you tomorrow, but if not, definitely on Friday. And then we'll be good to go. So, yeah, I'm just gonna hit a thing so we can have like a end screen thing. Not sure that's important, but you know, I made one, so.